to Atomies one-day seminar, and I'd like to thank our corporate team first for giving me this opportunity, and this is an honor to present you, all of you, our best-selling product Hamilton today. My name is Sophia. I'm a sales master from Sydney, Australia. My background is with law and marketing. I have been working for many different industries. Then I found my passion in the health and wellness industry. After experiencing the pain of losing both of my dear grandparents, and being the only child for my parents, I decided to take a proactive and strategic approach towards our health. So over the past 13 years, I have been learning, health concept and knowledge and apply it in our daily lives. I see my own health and looking after my parents, my family's health as my own responsibility, and I do it with pleasure. So today I'll be sharing with you our Atomies best-selling product, Hamilton. I'm not sure if you guys, what's the reason? How many of you taking Hamilton? Show up your hands. Yeah, good. So I'm not sure the reason for you guys to start Hamilton. For me, I first started with Atomies skincare and household products. I didn't start Hamilton straight away. Even I heard they were telling me how great it is, but I wasn't convinced because I didn't see any science backup evidence. Until it's like when you're reading an essay without seeing the reference. So until one day I saw a post in a group. On that post, it listed 18 peer-reviewed studies that showing Hamilton has 18 peer-reviewed articles has published in PubMed.gov. These 18 peer-reviewed studies are like the academic reference for Hamilton. And you probably never heard about PubMed.gov. PubMed.gov is a database is maintained by the United States National Library of Medicine. It's used by doctors and medical professionals. That's where they use to doing research. So when Hamilton is categorized as a food in Australia, which means we can take it daily, there is no toxic side effects, but we do recommend you to consult doctors before you're taking it, but also can give them these 18 peer-reviewed studies to read. Then they can understand what has been scientifically proved about Hamilton and what it does to our body and our health. We can show you the 18 peer-reviewed studies after this. So Hamilton was developed as a national project under a government body in South Korea. It's called the Korea Atomic Research Institute. The institute was established in 1959 and is well known today, internationally well known today. So at the time, the scientists even until today, scientists working in the institute are constantly exposed to nuclear technology because it's a nuclear institute, research institute. So they constantly expose their health to nuclear. They put their health on a very high risk to get cancer. So the scientists came up with the idea, why don't we use the technology in the institute to develop a product that can not only help people with cancer and also people who need to get healthier. So 8 years, and it cost over $30 million, and 42 Asian herbs was under radiation and sterilized to find which ingredients can boost the immune system. Because when cancer people die, they not die from cancer itself, but a rundown immune system. So they thought this was for people with weak system, and they wanted to choose ingredients only non-toxic. So finally, there were only 3 were chosen. This one? Okay. Now, So the Hammerhim was developed. After it was developed, it was a cost around $900 at the time. If it wasn't for one man, that none of us will have the chance to take a Hammerhim, because we wouldn't be the mass wouldn't be able to afford it. So one man has changed the history of Hammerhim, and that's the founder of Atomy Company, and is the chairman today. His name is Engel Park. So he had his adventure in e-commerce business, and he failed and got bankrupt, and his health was dramatically affected. So he thought, that at the time, one of his teachers gave him a box of Hammerhim. He tried it. He had no other options at the time. Then his health, regained his health after a very short period of time. So he went to ask this teacher about, and learned everything about Hammerhim. And he decided to help to distribute Hammerhim to as many people as possible for the health benefits. So that's when Atomy was born in 2009. But chairman wanted to negotiate the price. He said 500 boxes were made at the time, about a month. Then he asked for the price about 10,000 boxes per month. So that's the price today. It's about 148 Australian dollars per box. Initially, it was only 30 sachets, and then when Atomy make money, they put it back into the products. So the quantity increased from 30 to 40, 48 to 54 to today 60 sachets. And it is now available in to 15 million members globally in 46 countries. And it's more and more people getting to know it, because Atomy is expanding in many more different markets. Now let's take a close look at these three main ingredients. The first one is Angelica gigas fruit. The second one is the Sedanium osteophenol root and Peonia lactiflora root. They all chose the root of these three main herbs. These three main herbs, they all used thousands of years, over centuries in Asia, in China, in Korea. The Angelica is mainly for blood. It renews and cleans blood, and it can help women with their menstrual cycle. After taking it, regain their menstrual cycle, and it's proved to be helpful relieve the hot flashes during menopause. And it's also good for heartburn. And the selenium is good for fertility. So for men and women who want to have children, or people doing bodybuilding. And it's also good for weak bones. The last one is traditionally used, the peonia is traditionally used for gout. Maybe not many people heard about that. But you can find all the health benefits from these three ingredients. If you Google, you will see many health benefits. But I want to remind everyone that Hammerhim is formulated with the synergy of the three. So you can't just see, it's not equally effective. You have to understand what Hammerhim does as well. Now the taste of this Hammerhim, I've got some sachets here. So it's in a sachet like this. It's like a serum. It's very, very rich. So you can take it like this. So it's got a little like herbal taste. But it's mixed with honey, so it's sweet and bitter a little bit. Over time, you might fall in love with the taste of it. But you can also drink it like this on the go, or you mix it in the hot or cold water with a hot beverage or cold beverage. Depends on the day or how you feel like. It's usually recommended for 2 sachets a day. One of my friends, the first time when she tried it, I asked her how it tastes like. She says it tastes like healthy. I was amazed by that as well. And who can get the health benefits from taking Hammerhim? Pretty much everyone, as you can see here. But from most of my members, they're moms, like myself. So moms, you know, we have, especially if we work as well. So they found taking Hemohim help them, give them that extra energy when they need it. Hemohim is only available on Atomy's website and Atomy's mobile app. It's 148 for 60 sachets in a box. And you can also get a box of 4 for a better price. So that comes to the end of my presentation today. Thank you.